Oh wow, we're back again, folks. Thanks for tuning back in to the Down the Crop Runescape 2006 single-player playthrough. I think today we're gonna go after Imp Catcher, train up our combats a little bit. Well, I see one imp right here anyway. Catch back when I've got some beads. White bead! Got that drip. Black bead! Hardcore, by the way. Gotta go get some more food. I'm thinking it's more efficient to just go and pick cabbages. So that's what we gonna do. Sweet. Alright, that probably took me an hour. Maybe a little under an hour. Maybe a little over an hour. To collect all those beads. I got duplicates of white, black, and red. But eventually, we finally made it through. I got 14 strength through that and 13 HP, so we could probably divide that by how many kills I had to take or whatever, but I feel like I was probably pretty decent in the RNG department. I've also upgraded to the latest version of the repack version 2.5. I'll be done with the Wizard's Tower until Dragon Slayer, I think. That's when we gotta go talk to that guy wearing the funny armor again. Go see Mizgog. Here's another thing. I didn't realize this until I watched the recording, but this teleports you into the room beside the stairs instead of at the top of the stairs. See? Really, I should be here, but I end up on the other side of this wall. Wizard Mizgog. How are you doing finding my beads? I've got all 4 beads. It was hard work, I can tell you. Give them here, and I'll check that they really are my beads before I give you your reward. You'll like it. It's an amulet of accuracy. You give the 4 colored beads to Wizard Mizgog. I guess they were the right ones. That's great news. Magic level 4, that speeds up some training that I want to do. I think that we should probably get at least... Wow, I was like, where are they? I was scrolled down. We should get at least the Falador Teleport. That's 37 magic, and I can splash AFK on a rat or something in Lumbridge. There's probably a 6-hour AFK in this, I'm imagining. It's probably not 15 minutes. If your character's in combat, I'm guessing that you won't log out, so I can AFK splash on a rat for 40 magic. It should not take too long. I just want teleports to make these other quests a lot faster. I guess most of them don't require that much movement. Like a Knight's Sword takes a fair amount of movement. Prince Ali Rescue takes quite a bit of movement. Shield of Arav, I think, takes mainly place in Varrock, but I've walked this path between Draenor and Lumbridge enough times where it's probably just better for me to level up my mage now, and really, under 40 mage, that should not take more than like an hour or two. I think we can just do Shearer though, too. That's probably a good idea to get it out of the way. This is a one-step thing, right? You shear the sheep, you spin the wool into balls of wool. I think we can just trade this guy. I picked up a chef's hat. Maybe that'll sell for something. No. How about my red berries? That's 1. And the shears are 1 coin. Great news. Alright, we'll do shearer first. And then that's all of them in the Lumbridge area, right? Yeah. Okay, then we'll be done with Lumbridge. There's a white dot here, too. Is there another player in there? I've been all alone. Farmer Fred. Fred the farmer. What are you doing on my land? You're not the one who keeps leaving all my gates open and letting out all my sheep, are you? Oh boy. Caught me red-handed. Sorry about that. I'm looking for a quest. You're after a quest, you say? Actually, I could do with a bit of help. My sheep are getting mighty woolly. I'd be much obliged if you could shear them. And while you're at it, spin the wool for me too. Yes, that's it. Bring me 20 balls of wool, and I'm sure I could sort out some sort of payment. Of course, there's the small matter of the thing. The thing is one of the sheeps out there is like a weird robotic animatronic thing. Let's see if the text is in here. What do you mean the thing? Yeah, options currently missing. Okay, I can do that. Good. Now one more thing. Do you actually know how to shear a sheep? Of course. Good. Do you know how to spin wool? I'm something of an expert, actually. That gets me good to go. I should bring these items. Okay, good. Leave it to me, Fred the farmer. How many spaces do I have? You have 28 inventory spots, right? I don't need these other beads. I will have 20 free spots. Oh, you can't climb over? How do you get in? How do you get in? It's not Busto. My brain is Busto. Alright. Let's shear some sheep. I should have collected the balls of wool from the imps that I was catching too. That would have been more efficient. You don't actually have to shear these, I'm pretty sure. You can just bring Farmer Fred his balls of wool and he'll be mighty happy. Where's the thing at? Well, I've got my 20 things of wool, and I haven't seen the ram or the animatronic sheep. Wonder if they're missing. Alright, we gotta close the gate. Remember, Fred's pissed off. He's had enough of people opening that gate and not closing it after themselves. Think I'll get a crafting level? Oh, surely. It's probably like 30 XP. The spinning wheel. Wool. Make X. 99, please. 2 XP per ball of wool. Oh, it's 2.5, because you get 3 every other time. Rats. Very slow XP. Maybe Fred will give us some crafting XP. Bestow upon us. Simple as that. That's where all the flax spinning bots go. But there's no bank at the top of Lumbridge Castle. I guess that's one solution they could do in the normal game. Get rid of the bank. That'll fix it. Fred, buddy. What are you doing on my land? I'm back. How are you doing getting those balls of wool? I have some. Give them here then. That's the last of them. I guess I'd better pay you then. 60 GP and 150 crafting XP. Okay, so he wasn't that stingy. We're up to 10 quest points already. How many do you need to get into the guild? 32. Okay. Well, we gotta make some GP somehow. I think that there's a good way to do it with tanning hides. I don't know. We'll look up a quick Iron Man money-making guide. Make like 20 or 30k or something. And then go buy some runes. Yeah, kill cows or chickens. Collect the cow hides for crafting XP. Yeah. I think you can pay the guy at the tannery to tan them. And then you craft them into bodies or something. I'm scatterbrained, but the idea now is we're gonna go get 20 mining at the Varrock mining quarry. Can you mine rune essence at level 1? Yeah. That'll be more AFK. This rune essence spot brings back some memories. This was my #1 money-making tactic when I was a young lad playing RuneScape. I was in a grade 6-7 split class and split grade class. And the grade 7s, I was in the 6th grade. The grade 7s went on a field trip, so we were being taken care of by another classroom. but they basically didn't give a shit about us, and there were a bunch of computers in the back, so I mined rune essence on the school computer basically all day, and that was probably my most profitable day of RuneScape that I'd ever had. I like this because it's AFK, so I'll catch back up with you when I've got some levels under my belt. Hi again. It's been a while. I trained my mining level to level 23. I was AFK mining Rune Essence while I played Teamfight Tactics. But I also thought that was really inefficient because I hadn't done Dorics Quest yet. And we could go do Dorics Quest. So that's what we're going to do. I already know that I need clay, copper, and iron. So I already have my pickaxe and we're going to go to the Dwarven Mines. I'm still a broke boy. I have 100 gold or something. Whatever Fred the Farmer gave us, and then whatever starting gold you get at the beginning of the game. I'm broke. There are so many comfy things I want to do. I want to fish salmon and trout, right? It's salmon and trout that you get through fly fishing right there. That's something I want to do. Is there clay here? No, none of those are clay. I don't even have to right-click and use the prospect option. I already know that. Everyone knows that. Now, there are some scorpions down in the Dwarven Mines, and I'm but a level 9. I must be careful. I must wait for my run energy to be higher than 3. Coming in the old classic way. Oh, look, there's a big roof here. That's something that you don't get to see if you play with roofs on. Unfortunately, you can't click through roofs, so you have to manage your camera more correctly. Just a couple dwarves. I think that the clay's over here. There's some iron, some copper. Maybe it's a little further over. Those are looking right. The quest dialogue for this quest, as well as some others in the current version of Old School RuneScape, have additional kind of funny dialogue if you complete them without having to do anything. Like if you start the quest with all of the items required in your inventory, they thought ahead now and have some comedic text in place. It's actually 6 clay, not 4. That would have been bad. I think both routes are probably close to the same distance. We'll probably just walk into Falador through the other half of the mine here. 4 copper ores and 2 iron ores. Lovely. Now we have 30% run energy. Pretty sure these scorpions can't hit very high, so we're just gonna run through. I used to train on these scorpions. This is a famous training spot for noobs. Nice. It ain't no thing. And look, the party room. You might be looking at the party room and thinking, wait, what is this place? This isn't a party room. You'd be right. I don't think we've been to Falador on this playthrough yet. This is one of my favorite banks. Everybody's got their favorite bank, standing banks. I really do like this Falador bank a lot. This is one of my favorites. For those unfamiliar with RuneScape, questing is usually the fastest for early levels, like the reward for Dorics Quest, which is a mining-based quest, is 1300 mining XP. And 1300 mining XP goes a lot farther when you're very low level than when you're higher level, right? Like, I'm gonna pick up a level off of it, but if you do it early, you can jump from, like, level 1 mining to level 15 mining or something. Dorics Quest additionally lets you use the guy's anvil for smithing, but it's like 10 miles out of town. I don't think anybody has ever used it to smith anything. Here's Doric's hut. We'll give him a talking to. Hello, traveler. What brings you to my humble smithy? What do we go with? I wanted to use your anvils. My anvils get enough work with my own use. I make pickaxes, and it takes a lot of hard work. If you could get me some more materials, then I could let you use them. Yes, I'll get you the materials. Clay is what I use more than anything, to make casts. Could you get me 6 clay, 4 copper ore, and 2 iron ore, please? I could pay a little, and let you use my anvils. Take this pickaxe with you, just in case you need it. We get a bronze pickaxe. Certainly. I'll be right back. Well, what do you know, Doric? Have you got my materials yet, traveler? I have everything you need. Many thanks. Pass them here, please. I can spare you some coins for your trouble. And please, use my anvils any time you want. You hand the clay, copper, and iron to Doric. Ba-bum. Nice quick one. I get 1 quest point, 1300 mining XP, 180 coins. Now that's a lot for a poor man like me. And use of Doric's anvils. Nice. 1 more quest down.